And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's China versus the North Carolina Courage.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
And the game begins. Well, just trying to drive her team forward here. Chance to cross. Opportunity. Couldn't grab hold of it. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Zhang Rui. Wang. Gao. Zhao. Well, the fans are begging for a shot. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Wang Shanshan. Zhao Yuyi. Well, she knew what she wanted to do and succeeded. Zhao. Well, using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Still looking for space. Meredith Speck. Brittany Ratcliffe. Denise O'Sullivan. Now with Pinto. Perfectly positioned to take it away. It is a decent looking attack here. Chance to finish. And danger still. Was an important piece of defending. Now, how about the short corner? Well, pressure building, another corner. So the corner played into the box. And an effective clearance. Cross blocked. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Pinto. Brianna Pinto. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Magnificent defending. Wang Shanshan. Zhang. Running with the ball confidently. Simple save, really. And it might be. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Brittany Ratcliffe. Now with Pinto. Lucy. Ratcliffe. Losing possession a bit easily. Gao. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. A chance to whip it in. It's got to be! Terrific save. Wang Shanshan. Zhao. Now with Wang. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Caroline. Denise O'Sullivan. Spot on with that tackle. Zhao. Lovely ball over the top. And in it goes! A perfect header! Exactly what they were looking for.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Meredith Speck. On to Ratcliffe. O'Sullivan. Emily Gray. Well, can they make one of these passes count? It might be. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Zhao. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And a chance to whip it in here. Killer save, top-class goalkeeping. Pinto. On to Caroline. Really nice ball. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Elects to go short. Brianna Pinto. In position. Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. Yao. Zhang Rui. Well, they might be onto something. Being egged on by the fans. The danger not over. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. In position here to protect the ball. Denise O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan. Now with Ratcliffe. That's a very fine piece of tackling. In it goes! To alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. And as of play it goes. Throw in coming up here. Gray. Ratcliffe. Now with Speck. Options in the centre. Oh, surely! An absolutely breathtaking spell. We were ready to write them off, but not anymore. All square now.
Well, as you can see, it's a decent strike, but I'm not sure about the keeper here. She can't be beaten inside that near post.
Well, you've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Gray. Now with O'Sullivan. Now can they make something happen? A fine reading of the situation. Plenty of support here. Estelle Johnson. Now with Pinto. Gray. Emily Gray. And a very good challenge. Wang Shanshan. Zhao Yuyi. Now with Zhang. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Taking care of business defensively here. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Caroline. Now with Gray. O'Sullivan. They've regained possession. Nicely done to get past her marker. And she moves the ball with intent. And attempting the through ball. Well, that is quite simply a tremendous stop.
Well, you have to praise the goalkeeper there. That is absolutely brilliant. The way she makes the save, you couldn't get any better than that.
Played over. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Good bit of pressing. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. And it might be. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
Caroline. Now with Lucy. Caroline. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Kaylee Kurtz. Now with Caroline. They've given it away. And great work to confuse the defender. Wang. Could be a chance to break here. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Oh, could be. No way through. Great opportunity. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Over it comes. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. Gao Chen and Wang. Now moving the ball impressively here. Could be, and she's done it. She's made it a hat-trick. She's tearing this defence apart. What an individual performance.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. O'Sullivan. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Denise O'Sullivan. Couldn't keep the ball. Gao. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Dicing with a bit of danger here. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
And a throw for China. Zhao. Wang Shanshan. Zhao Yuyi. On to Wang. Giving the ball away. And scope for them to produce something exciting. But nothing comes of it. Well, very effective play in possession. A really vital interception. Lucy. On to Lucy. Johnson. Great effort to keep that one in play. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Wang Shanshan. An incisive pass. Defended well. O'Sullivan. Now can they counter clinically? Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Chance to finish. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Wang. Zhang. There to take it away. Brittany Ratcliffe. On to Gray. Good-looking play as she tries to get them onto the front foot. In position, and that's the hat-trick. Tearing this defence apart time and time again. They simply can't handle her.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Wang Shuang. Zhang. Well, good use of the ball. And they have possession again. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Emily Fox. Now with Pinto. Brittany Ratcliffe. Now with Wang. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. O'Sullivan. Well, she's certainly not alone. Well, there's a textbook example of how to press the ball. Wang. Zhang Rui. Well, successfully cut out. Brianna Pinto. Now with Caroline. Good physical play. Ratcliffe. And that will be a corner. Now sending it in. Well, still an issue here. Wang. Promising possession, this. Now with Wang. Opportunity! Oh, she could be in. It has to be, surely. And up for grabs off the keeper. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, I have to say the keeper's done really well on the first shot, as you can see, but it's gone straight to an opponent and nothing she can do about the second strike.
Well, as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Pinto. Onto O'Sullivan. Well, nicely cut out. Zhang Rui. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Yao. Zhang Jin. Useful looking ball. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Gao. Zhao. Well, the fans are begging for a shot. There it is, and just the ideal start. Lovely ball over the top. And in it goes! A perfect header! Exactly what they were looking for. The attack continues, they're making considerable progress. And they have! You've got to say, it has been coming. Well, moving the ball impressively here. And she's done it! She's made it a hat-trick! She's tearing this defence apart! What a... Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing this defence apart time and time again. Oh, she could be in. It has to be, surely. And up for grabs off the keeper. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing. So back underway here into the second half. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Counter-attacking, very much an option. In position here to protect the ball. Now a decent position. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Yahweh. Zhang. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Well, racing away here. Keeping the ball moving. Determined defending. It might be. Well, that is quite simply a tremendous stop.
Well, you have to praise the goalkeeper there. That is absolutely brilliant. The way she makes the save, you couldn't get any better than that.
And over comes the corner. Well, not cleared away completely. And problem solved for now. Oh, nice ball. It's a corner. And short it is. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Caroline. Well, a textbook interception. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Time for a change then. Yao. Yang. Well read to ease the pressure. Strong play here. Ratcliffe. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. They've got it now, what can they do? Zhao. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. And she's waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. And the keeper more than equal to it. Speck. Emily Fox. Meredith Speck. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Beautifully weighted ball. Wonderful chance. Superb stop. Delivering it. Well, the danger is still there. Shielding the ball superbly. Timely intervention. Gao. And strong play here. Well, good-looking play with the ball at her feet. Well, she's made sure nothing untoward happened. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Yang. Now with Wang. And can they make one of these passes count? Terrific block. Denise O'Sullivan. On to Caroline. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Gao. Gao Chen. Zhao. On to Wang. Wang. Well, the fans want to see her shoot. Oh, could be. And there it is. She's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
O'Sullivan. Well, she's playing with a purpose. Well, shielding the ball admirably. And it might be. Emily Gray. Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. 30 minutes to go then. Oh, lovely ball. Gray. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Zhao Yuyi. Doing well to keep possession, but just like that, possession changes hands. Meredith Speck. On to Speck. Perfect example of how to put in a tackle, and a corner will be next. And short it is. In position here to protect the ball. Wang. On to Wang. Zhao Yuyi. Zhao. Really effective shielding under pressure. Well, China unable to hang on to the ball. Could be a chance to break here. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Tagliaferri. Frankie Tagliaferri. Now with Tagliaferri. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. Good strength to keep the ball. Zhao Yuyi. Gao. And Zhang. Well, strong play here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Denise O'Sullivan. On to Speck. And she's just waiting for the support to arrive. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Wang Shanshan. Tagliaferri. Brilliantly blocked. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Estelle Johnson. Good physical play. Meredith Speck. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. High pressing at its best. Well, showing how good she is at holding the ball up. Is it going to be? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
20 minutes to go in this one. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Emily Fox. Denise O'Sullivan. Now with Tagliaferri. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Well, they get the ball once more. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Oh, good-looking run. Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish. And strong play here. Chance here. Is it going to be? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Really effective shielding under pressure. Wang, excellent vision. It's still alive and put away at the second attempt. Well, the keeper knows she was at fault there.
Well, let's have another look, and quite clearly that's a poor piece of goalkeeping. She really needs to hang on to that one.
Using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Couldn't keep the ball. Meredith Speck. Well, she's playing with a purpose. Doing well to keep possession. Well, couldn't keep it in. Wang. Good-looking play as she tries to get them onto the front foot, but really sticking to their task defensively. Shielding the ball superbly. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Yang Lina. On to Wang. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. It should be! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Meredith Speck. Well, there to intercept. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Has the strength to hang on to it. Zhang Jin. On to Wang. And it might be. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Ulrike Madsen. Now with O'Sullivan. Ratcliffe. Madsen. Brittany Ratcliffe. And with that, the attack fizzles out. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Playing it short. Good physical play. Really vital interception. Brittany Ratcliffe. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Terrific block. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Gao. And Zhang. On to Wang. Oh, surely. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Delivering it. Well, closed down straight away. And China ready for the throw-in. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Bodie. Now with Speck. A real opening now. Strong hand on that one. Brittany Ratcliffe. Now with Gray. Making progress. But nothing comes of it. In position here to protect the ball. Wang Shanshan losing possession a bit easily. Madsen. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Speck. Madsen. Really good attacking play. Yang. Zhang Jin. Wang Shanshan. Well, the fans are begging for a shot. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing this defence apart time and time again. They simply can't handle her.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Emily Gray. On to Madsen. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Zhang Rui. Now with Wang. And attempting the through ball. Defended well. Emily Gray. On to Ratcliffe. Well, showing how good she is at holding the ball up. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And there it is, a goal, but will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Zhang Rui. Yang. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Good strength to keep the ball. They've regained possession. Kaylee Kurtz. Now with Zhang. Strong play here. Yang. Opportunity. Well, a strong glove on the ball. And the referee blows for full time. The big story here, the Courage have lost. Stuart, your thoughts?
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few... Well, showing how good she is at holding the ball up. Is it going to be... Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the chance here. Is it going to be... Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Excellent vision. And put away at the second attempt. Well, the keeper knows she was at fault there. On to Wang. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Wang Shanshan. Well, the fans are begging for a shot. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing this defence apart time and time again. They simply can't handle her. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings?